What up, YouTube? Well, um, just want to talk about a couple different things, nothing in particular um, for this video. First off, uh, just want to kind of talk about, an idea that I got. I already posted a video um, titled Vatos Locos, Episode 1. And basically, I think from time to time, I'm going to try to put out a somewhat of a comedy video. Um, I could do, a couple little voices, and I'm not saying that I'm a voice actor or anything like that, but you know, I don't like to be serious all the time, and just been trying to think of different ways to kind of lighten up the mood from time to time. But I really do want to know what everybody thinks. So if you haven't checked out the video, check it out. It's the video that I posted before this one. And just let me know what you think. Let me know, should I keep doing, more comedy type videos? And, what do you think, I could have done better? I'm always up for constructive criticism. And so, please uh, give me your feedback on that, and I'm gonna try to work in a couple other different ones for different things, Um, the other thing I want to talk about is, this whole thing with, there's so much talk about catch weights right now. Catch weights is the flavor of the month, I guess, and I'm getting tired of people, trying to justify these catch weights when it's for a title, and then people's the argument that I'm hearing is, well, the titles, the belts don't mean shit. Now, here's my take on that. If you truly think that the belts don't mean shit, that's fine. I'm not gonna try to convince you otherwise. But if that's the case, then Canelo, for instance, whether he wins, loses, or draw, wouldn't it make sense that he, people would love to see him fight Triple G. So why doesn't he? This is my take on it. Him and Cotto should fight, and then the WBC should stick to their guns, give them that 15 days to make that fight, and if they don't make that fight with Triple G, they strip him. Triple G could fight somebody else for the belt. Now that doesn't mean this is my take on it. And then I think Triple G should make a fight with both these bitches. Both these motherfuckers sign contracts with him, and they could be catchweights, and they're the A side, so they pick the catchweight and all that shit for a non-title fight. All right. Since the belts don't mean shit, then it shouldn't be a problem. It's prize fighting. They could just do it for the payday. And I hope that, like, now that I think about it, I wish that would happen. I wish the winner would get stripped. And I wish that Triple G would fight somebody else and get that belt. And then I wish he would go ahead and fight them both in separate prize fights at the catchweight of their choosing. And I hope he beats the shit out of them. I hope he beats the living shit out of both these bitches, because they both need to be taught a lesson, in my opinion. So that's where I'm at right now. The belts don't mean shit. Fine, they can. If that's how you truly feel, then let's just strip the winner, and then Triple G can fight both these dudes at catchweights in non-title bouts. Because why should he have to put a 160-pound belt on the line at a catch weight? But everybody's justification is they want to see these fights. Well, I want to see them too. So let's do the fights at catch weight. No title on the line. And Triple G still beat the shit out of both of them. And as for this whole thing with Andre Ward, I'm disappointed in Andre Ward. Tired of him. You know, and everybody wants to justify that Triple G should have fought him at the full 168. He shouldn't have been asking for a catch weight. Well, Andrew Sr., shout out to him, brought up a good point. If you can't agree to catch weights, why are you asking others for catch weights? Let's not forget, Andre Ward fought Paul Smith at a catch weight. Let's not forget that Andre Ward fought Chad Dawson at a catch weight, where Chad Dawson had to come down 16 pounds. We're not talking about a 3-pound. We're not talking about a 5-pound. We're talking about 16 goddamn pounds. That's a lot. That's a lot of weight to cut. So, everybody talks about the poetic justice and how it's bullshit that Triple G asked for a catch weight. Why not? Since you're so keen on catch weights. See, I'm not completely up against catch weights. I'm against catch weights when they're for a title. And everybody's justification is the titles don't mean shit. Well, fine. Titles don't mean shit. Then they don't need to be fighting for a title. Fight them at a catch weight for money and money alone. But you know what? These dudes don't want to do that. Because that belt does get them some kind of a leverage. Well, if you want that leverage, you need to be playing by the rules. It's like I said, I'm not against catch weights. No title on the line. Hey, go ahead. If they can both agree to a weight, then that's fine. All right by me. May the best man win. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I am gonna do a separate video on Andre Ward, going a little bit more in depth. But you know, there's just the whole situation with Andre Ward is really frustrating because, you know, I'm not gonna put no names out there, but there's certain channels talking about that Andre Ward has accomplished more than Triple G. I can't argue that. He has. However, these same channels talk about that boxing is a what have you done for me lately sport. What has Ward done? Fought a drained Paul Smith. Everything else he did was 3 years prior. So if it's a what have you done for me lately sport, then, and the Super 6 was like, what, 3 years ago? Then we don't need to be talking about all that. And then if it isn't a what have you done for me lately sport, then we can talk about these accomplishments. But I noticed that some channels just want to apply that to only to certain boxers, and then the other boxers it don't apply. Anyways, this is just somewhat of an update video, lightly touching on some of the bullshit that I've been seeing. And I'll catch y'all later. Have a good day.